Hi. So we're gonna look today at three variations to Surya Namaskar A and to Surya Namaskar B, the traditional sun salutations that are practiced in Ashtanga Yoga as well as in sometimes in Vinyasa classes. And the three variations that we're going to follow to each one of those Surya Namaskara, to each one of those sequences, are one, the first one will be when we have a certain injury or limitation with the shoulders, specifically when it is difficult to lift the arms overhead, right? So this is one. The second one will be when we have a wrist injury, where it is so bad that we cannot put any weight on our wrists. And the third one would be when we are in the healing process with the wrist. And so we can put a bit of weight on it, but not too much, right? And so there are different stages. And I'm going to try to give some options and to show us that we can actually practice Surya Namaskara, and this is only an example, of course, and attend classes or perform or practice our own personal practice and come into these sequences, practice these sequences without having any problem or without burdening our joints, all right, especially when they're very sensitive. So let's try. So the first one will be Surya Namaskara A. And perhaps I will show first Surya Namaskara A so we can see what are we talking for those of us who might not be familiar, and just also to remind us, and then I will show the modifications. So the first one, first Vinyasa A, come, arms are up. Dwe, exhale, forward and down. Trini, inhale, open the heart. Chatwari, exhale, you can walk or hop back, it doesn't matter, into plank or chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, come into Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Shut, exhale, back into downward dog, Adha Mukha. After 5 breaths, we're going to come forward, walking or hopping, it doesn't matter, into Ardha Uttanasana. Sapta, opening the heart. Exhale, Ashto Uttanasana. Nava, inhale, lifting up, arms with us. And Samasthiti. So this variation is going to be the variation for Surya Namaskara A with a shoulder injury where I can potentially not lift the arm all the way overhead, and perhaps I can also bear some weight. So A, come, inhale, interlace your fingers, open the heart, extend up, exhale, forward and down. Trini, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, open the heart. Chatwari, exhale, instead of Chaturanga, I'm going to come into Navasana. Legs are straight or bent. Pancha, inhale, instead of Urdhva Mukha, I'll come into Setupandasana. And Shat, exhale, I'm going to roll myself forward into a variation on Adha Mukha, since I cannot bear weight and also I cannot take my arms overhead, right? And so sometimes I can bear weight, but I cannot take my arms overhead. And so this is a wonderful variation. And if you'd like to make it a bit even more challenging for you, you can place your arms back, just parallel to your torso, towards the back, and then just make sure that you're not leaning backward, but you're still a bit towards the balls of your feet. After 5 breaths, on the inhalation, lower your hands, open the heart into Ardha Uttanasana, and exhaling Ashto, bring yourself into Uttanasana. Nava, inhale, you're lifting up, arms behind your body, interlacing your fingers, open your heart, and exhale, Samasthiti. The second variation that we have is what do we do when we cannot bear weight on the wrists, right? And so shoulders are okay, but wrists not so. And so on the inhalation, Ekam, we can lift the arms up, gaze up. Dwe, exhale, come forward and down. Trini, inhale, open the heart. Chatwari, again like before, exhale instead of Chaturanga, Navasana. Pancha, inhale, we're lifting again the buttock up, Siddha Bandhasana. Exhale, Shat into Adho Mukha. Only this time, instead of placing the arms here or here, I can maybe send them forward, all right? And so this time I have a wall here, but you can just send your arms forward, and again, just make sure that you're not leaning backwards, all right? And so after 5 breaths, and you can actually, it's very nice, if I thought about it to use the wall, you can actually use the wall and just have it here, right? And so really feel the push against the wall. And so on the Sapta, inhale again, you're opening the heart, Ardha Uttanasana, and Ashto, exhale, you're coming inwards. And then Nava, inhale, you're lifting yourselves up all the way, and Samasthiti, all right? And so the third variation that we have is the one where we are in the healing process. So we already have, we're able to maybe put a bit of weight, maybe not, it depends which one, but it's not so bad as before. So let's try that one. Ekam, inhale, extend up. Dve, exhale, come forward and down. Trini, inhale, open the heart. Chatwari, I can use my fists and walk back into plank, and maybe even lower the knees if it's too much, right? I can also walk straight into the knees bent, right? And then on the inhalation from here, I'm just gonna place my forearms down, move back through a forearms plank and lower my hips and open the heart. And on the exhalation, I can draw myself upwards and bring my feet close to my elbows, right? And so I'm still not completely yet doing Adho Mukha Shavasana because perhaps it is too much to my wrist, but I can feel that beautiful work in Adho Mukha on my forearms, in downward facing dog on my forearms, drawing the stomach, opening my shoulder girdles. When I finish my 5 breaths, I can first lower my knees, bring again my fist down, and I walk forward. And inhale, I open the heart. And exhale, I come in. This will be Ashta. And now I inhale, I lift up all the way. And Samasthiti. All right, if you want to see it for a moment in a flow, I'll do it one more time in a flow, right? This final variation. And so, ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Another inhale. And exhale. In and out. And in and out. At the end of the exhalation, lower the knees. Inhale, walk forward, open the heart. Exhale, come in. Inhale, lift up, arms with you. And exhale, Samasthiti. And so these are the 3 variations for Surya Namaskar A. And let's try to see what's happening in Surya Namaskar B. Okay? And it's a bit different. I'm not taking it to one-on-one every single position you're going to see because I'm thinking of how I can create a sequence that on one hand will reflect the intention and will help me to manifest the intention of the sequence of Surya Namaskar B, and on the other hand, assuming I'm practicing in a group with more people, yes, in a class, and I'd like to keep on the same rhythm with them and not confuse myself too much, then there are some movements that I might have to omit, and you will see it in a few moments, all right? So I will start first by reminding us of the Surya Namaskara, the typical way, again, that is done in Ashtanga. And so bending the knees and inhale, coming to Utkata, Ekam. Dve, Uttanasana. Trini, inhale, Ardha. Chatwari, walking or hopping into plank and chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, Urdhva. Shat, exhale. Adha Mukha, right foot forward. Sapta, inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Ashta, exhale, Chaturanga. Nava, inhale, Urdhva. Dasha, exhale, Adha Mukha. Ekadasha, inhale, lifting up. Dwadasha, exhale, Chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale, Urdhva. Chaturdasha, exhale, Adha Mukha. Staying here for usually 5 breaths. We're not going to stay here for 5 breaths. At the end of the exhalation, we bend the knees, we walk or we hop our feet in between our hands. Inhale, open. Exhale in. Inhale, bend your knees. Come up, Saptadasha. And Samasthiti. So now we're going to show the variation that works with the shoulders, all right? Or with the shoulder injury, when I cannot bear weight with too much weight with my shoulder, or when I cannot lift the arm overhead. And we're going to do that over the Surya, or with the Surya Namaskar B. And so inhale, we're bending the knees, we're taking the hands behind our back, and we're opening the heart. And exhale, we're coming forward and down. Inhale, we draw the stomach and we open the heart. Exhale, we come into Navasana. Inhale, we come into Urdhva, or Setu Bandhasana in this case. And exhale, we roll forward into our variation to Adha Mukha. Now we take the left leg back, and on the inhalation, we take the arms behind our back, and we open the heart. This is our Virabhadrasana, and we can take the arms up. Exhale, we bring the foot forward, using our core to come down and come into Navasana. Inhale, lifting the hip up. Exhale, coming forward into variation of Adha Mukha. Right leg goes back. Inhale, the arms behind your back, open the heart. Exhale again. Come forward, lower down, and Navasana. Inhale, lift up, open the heart. Exhale, come forward into Adha Mukha. Stay in this variation of Adha Mukha. I'm reminding you, since we cannot take the arms overhead, then my hands are not coming overhead. They can stay either on my shins or, again, just next to the body. I really engage the pelvic floor and lower abdominal muscles, so I support the lower back. I'm not just collapsing here, right? And after 5 breaths, Ardha Uttanasana. And so hands either on the shins or on the ground. Inhale, we open the heart. Exhale, we come in. Utkata, with arms behind our backs. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale here. And exhale. And so the next one will be when I have the wrist injury. Shoulder is fine, wrist not so. I can't bear any weight on my wrist. Very similar to what we did now, only we can take the arms overhead, just like before. So starting, inhale, Utkata. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, draw the stomach in, open the heart. Exhale, lower the buttock, send the legs up. Inhale, Lift the hip up. Exhale. Come to our variation of Adho Mukha. Inhale, take the left leg back. This time send the arms all the way up. And exhale again. Bring yourself forward. Lower your buttock. Send the legs up. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, take the right leg back. Lift up. And exhale. Again, bring yourself forward and lower the buttock. Inhale, legs up. And inhale. Now, sorry, that was exhale. Inhale, lift up. And exhale. Come into your Adho Mukha. This time, I can again send my arms forward. Maybe if I have a wall like I have here, I can even use it. All right. And if I don't have a wall, my arms are just forward. I'm drawing my stomach in, so in the middle of the class, most people will not have the wall, and so they will be, let's say, like here. Yeah? Another inhale, and exhale. And after 5 breaths, again, inhale, I'm drawing the stomach in, I'm opening the heart. Exhale, I'm coming inwards, releasing, bending the knees, coming into my Utkata, inhale. And exhale, Samasthiti. All right, and so now we have the third one, and this is work. I'm sweating here. It's very hot. And so the following version, or the following variation that I'm recommending is a bit different than the others. And because we are not going to emulate every single chaturanga, we have the same specific pose for chaturanga or the variation of it. So we can make sure that the person who is practicing this is not feeling like they're trying to just play catch up with everyone else in the practice, right? So it flows more at ease. And still what we are doing is we are connecting to the forces of prana and apana. We're connecting to the forces of the ground, the grounding, and the expansion, right? We're still connecting to those forces in the same time as everyone else, but perhaps not emulating the same form, which is always better, to use the form as an inspiration, right? Especially when we have certain limitations, but not only. So let's try it out. Bending the knees. Inhale, come into Utkata. Exhale, forward and down, Uttanasana. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale, you walk into plank on your fist and then lower the knees down. You bring the right foot forward on the inhalation and you open your heart. And on the exhalation, you lower the back heel down. And then on the inhalation, you lift up with everyone else into Virabhadrasana 1. And exhale, you come back down. And again, instead of chaturanga, plank, lower the knees. And then inhale, instead of Urdhva Mukha, you open the heart. And exhale, instead of Adho Mukha, you lower the back heel down and you stabilize. And inhale, you lift up with everyone else into Virabhadrasana. And exhale, you bring again back your fist. You take the left leg back, and thus this is your chaturanga. And then Urdhva Mukha, you're on your forearms, and you're coming into your Sphinx. You can also do Bhujangasana Cobra if it's better for you, if it's okay to be here, right? And on the exhalation, you are pushing yourself back and coming into your Adho Mukha. You stay here for 5 breaths, releasing the head completely. And then after 5 breaths, you're coming forward. Again, bending first the knees, touching the ground, bringing the fist, walking forward, inhaling. And exhaling, coming in. And then inhaling, you bend your knees and you come up into Utkata. And on the exhalation, you come back into Samasthiti. So let's do it one more time, a bit in a flow, all right? And I'll try to count. So, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, inhale all the way up. Ashta, exhale. Nava, inhale, open. Dasha, exhale, connect to the ground. Ekadasha, lift up and extend. Dwadasha, back into plank and chaturanga, your chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale, open. Chaturdasha, exhale, Adho Mukha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your knees. Panchadasha, walk forward, open the heart. Sodasha, come inwards, release the hand. Bend your knees. Saptadasha, come up. Inhale. Samasthiti. So, these were my options, the ones that I found, and I keep on kind of like improving them, you may call it that way, just learning, seeing what's working for students, what's not. So you should look at it, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what works for your students, what doesn't work for your students if you're a teacher, and let me know how it works. I really, really hope that it is being super helpful. Have a good day.